Hi, and welcome to Paper Route Scrapbooking. I'm Nadine, and today I'm going through another bunch of these kits and organizing an iris container. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to continue going through this box of kids stuff for my scrapbooking supplies, and I am going to be going through some more collection kits and purging some things and reorganizing the bins so that things fit better inside and hopefully make room for some new stuff. Now, the last time I was on, for this series, I was rushing myself. I was really wanting to finish one iris container per video, and I saw that I was going over 30 minutes and I rushed through, and I don't want to do that. I want to do this right, and I want to make sure that I get only what I want to use left in these bins. Otherwise, I'm failing myself. That's just silly, right? So let's just review. So I kept this robot one. Robots are a big part of my life these days. I think these would make some cute layouts for my university kiddo who is taking robotics. Of course, his robots don't look like this, but it's very fascinating work. And then I'm keeping this collection from close to my heart because I still love it and I still want to work with it. Colors are great. Got rid of some pieces. Same with this one from Bo Bunny. It is a monster kit. I can't remember exactly what it was called, but it's super cute. And I got rid of some stuff out of there too, and then kind of combined some things so we're all kind of more organized. This one I didn't really go through, but I don't need to because I've used it recently and I know what I put back in was things that I'm going to actually use. But then I kind of failed at going through some of these other things. So I didn't go through this. I am keeping all of this. I didn't go grab a bag for it. That was silly of me. So I'm just going to set it here for now because that's all staying. And then we are going to look through this Lego kit and make sure that there's nothing in here that we need to get rid of. And I'm already noticing that this plane, although it matches some of the colors, it's not an exact match, and it's not, it's just not what I need for this collection. So this is very specific to Lego. So this is from my friend Joanne. It is Lego bits and a title, and that definitely is going to stay. My tickets go in a certain place and I like to have them all together, so I'm going to move those. I don't need this alpha in here. I usually go to my thickers for my alphas. I'm starting a little collection of things I'm going to get rid of. And I love this. I'm not saying I'm getting rid of it, but I'm going to set it to the side, maybe with these other Jolie's things, and revisit them later. So I want to make sure all of this paper is what I want to hang on to. So I have 1, 2, 3 sheets of those. I do like them. I do like that it's a stripe strip. There's not a ton of Lego paper out there. I've used a lot of Lego paper, and this is what I have left. So I have 3 of those. I have 2 of these. What are these ones from? These are from Reminisce. I have this white one also, I think, from Reminisce, and it's got the blue on the back. Okay, so 2 of those. Nice. I have this one, and it is from Reminisce as well. It's green on the back, and this framed piece on the front. And then this one says, My Imagination, Think to Remember, from Photo Play. And yeah, Photo Play. And it's got Lego on the back, so I'm going to keep that in here. And I'm just going to put these ones back in their bag. So yes, that one was good. I just took out a couple of pieces that maybe don't need to be in there. Because like I said in my last video, sometimes what happens is I'll pull out a collection and there's something in there that stumps me because it doesn't coordinate or it's not what I was looking for. And then I get discouraged or distracted. And I don't need that. I need to be able to open it, work with it, and put it away. Okay, so that one's going to stay in there as well. Here's a little dino. And we didn't go through the dino stuff. And this is kind of what triggered me to like slow down and go through these things, because this doesn't match with this at all. I don't think it goes with anything that's in here. And so I need to take it out. And then I think it actually goes with the Monster collection that I also didn't go through. Anyway, let's see what we got, okay? So we have some bits that are gonna fall out. We have this dinosaur paper, and it's gray on the back. Okay, that's usable. We have this basic gray alpha. Do we need that in here? No, I don't think so. We'll take it out. And some dinosaur bones. Looks like this one was pulled from a page kit. This one is called Dynamite from Basil, and it is it's called Jurassified, and it looks like we have two of those. It has newsprint on one side and this geometric pattern on the other. This one's from that same Basil collections. It's got pterodons on one side and dino tracks on the other. I have two of those as well. Then we have some Paper House Dinosaur Rock. Now, see, this is what I mean. I needed to go through this because as awesome as these are, I'm probably not going to actually use these specific papers. They're just not, I think these ones were from a paper pad or paper pack. It was about Universal Studios, the Jurassic Park ride. And do I want to keep these for that purpose? I wonder. Maybe. But let's pare it down a bit. I don't want the one with the gold, so we'll get that one out of there. And I only need one of each. So let's get rid of one, keep one, because I might use these for ride photos. So I'm going to get rid of these ones and keep the others. Okay. Then we have these cute little dinos. This one is from Basic Gray. It's only one-sided. These ones are Dino Friends from Echo Park. And it has some cut-aparts on, oh, this is a word paper on one side and the blue on the other. This one is a 4x6 cut-apart. Great titling options there, and a kind of rock pattern or maybe scale pattern, I don't know, on the back. Scales are usually even though, aren't they? Here's another piece of that other paper. This one's just green, but does it go with that Echo Park paper, I wonder? Let's see, is it the same green as what's in our pattern? Yes, okay. It can stay then. We have some little, these are more of those cards that you would scan the barcode and it was like a single purchase. So I see where these ended up in here, but I don't want the car one in here. I'll keep the dinosaur specific one, and I'm just going to pop this right out of here and get rid of the paper. Because part of my thing too is like, get the trash out of here. We don't need a multiple packaging for everything. I'm going to put that with that. What else we got for dinos? We have this Basic Gray sticker sheet and another one of the Basic Gray papers. Okay. So that's all fine and dandy. We can put those back into the Ziploc bag that we have going on here. And let's go through these things. Okay, so we want not garbage. All right. This is part of that other piece. More alphas. We're taking the alphas out. We are, okay, so this is also from Ina. These ones I made for the hop, swap, whatever you want to call it. And this one is, I'm not sure. These are the ones that are off that little sticker sheet. The stick is gone. Some more of my stenciled ones. Layered Dino. Rock with Dino Tracks on it by Joanne. She made these really cool rock pieces, and then like, yeah, anyway, fossils. This one was part of it. It says fossils, which is awesome. I had lots of those left over because I didn't have as many people as I thought join the swap. I think that's why I have two of these, or not two of these, but like a whole collection of these from Joann as well. I have this dino die cut piece and more of those layered pieces. This is just a branch. I'm gonna get rid of that because it's not selling me. I don't like these layered pieces, so I'm gonna pass on those. And we are going to put our pieces back in here. And we're gonna separate them a little bit so that they're flatter in the case. Okay, so let's do that and that. There we go. So that did lighten the load a little bit. And then we have this monster collection that we kind of passed over the first time. And I do know that I want to keep it, like I said, but I do need to decide if there's things in here that I want to get rid of. So I have these die cut pieces. I think they were from Making Memories. They're kind of glittery and they are the right theme. I don't know. And there's glitter in this collection. So let's see. I'm going to put these in here for now. We have Cosmo Cricket stickers, Playtime, Happiness, Rolling on the Floor Laughing, You're My Best Friend, and then different stickers on this side. So I put these in here because they coordinated with the colors. They're not a perfect match, but I also have some paper from it. So maybe this is like a mini kit and not part of the same kit. What do you guys think? Sometimes I wish I could really ask your opinion. Again, we're taking out the letters. They're gonna go somewhere else. I like to be able to pick my letters after I've decided on my background and stuff. This looks like it goes okay. Little man. To take that out, doesn't belong in there. So this is the crepe paper collection that this is actually started with. Okay, so here's the scraps from that. We have, see again, we have some random pieces in here. So this one is Kaiser Craft Workshop collection, but it does have like that robotic look to it. Should this be with my robots instead of with my, probably. Okay. Then we have these little monsters. They're super cute. Pixels. What on earth is this doing in here? Cardstock alphabet stickers. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. And the actual alphas that go with the collection. So there's not much left in here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this out. And this is going to go somewhere else. This is part of it. This is part of it. And then I'm going to put this into here. And this is going to just be a page kit. So it's going to go with my page kits. It's not going to stay in here with my collection kits. It's going to go somewhere else. Okay, because it's only good enough for maybe 2 or 3 layouts at most. Same with this. I think this needs to maybe go, I think this would go nicely with it though. Looks like similar colors. It's got that green and it's got the robots and stuff. So I feel like that can go together and that can be a page kit starter as well. This, let's see if this coordinates with the, I don't think it does, but I don't know, maybe. Does it go with this? Now I know I said, no, this is space. Where's the robot one? I feel like it doesn't really. I mean, it could. No, I'm gonna take it out. Doesn't need to be in there. It's fine. And then we talked about this one. So this is an older one. I feel like there's probably things in here that don't need to be in here. So let's see what we can take out and decide if we actually want to keep the Adorn It version of this construction. It's not even really construction. This one's more like trucks and cars, you know, diggers, vehicles maybe is the theme. So anyways, this is one of the papers, scraps. This is one of the sticker sheets. Under construction, that's what it's called. This one says caution, so maybe not. The sticker sheets are named that, not the paper collection. Okay, good to know. Another alpha. We got some cut-aparts, some scraps. It's not a mess, it's under construction. That's pretty much the story of my life right now in my house. Okay, and tough as nails. Another alpha. Let's see what we got here. Stickers. Put that with the other stickers. Work zone. And more stickers. This is also a sticker. Now these stickers aren't from this collection. I remember what they were from another boy collection from a long time ago, but they do coordinate, so I'll keep them in there. And Playmates. Caution. We have a digger die cut. Hard hat required. Again, not from this collection, but it'll do. Does match. These are, I think, also stickers. Okay, so this is another scrap, but it's not particularly from this collection, although it coordinates pretty well. This one is from a camping collection, but again, it coordinates. So I think I must have pulled papers to make this work. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't have all the things, so I pulled out extra things, and by the time I put, because this is not from it either, this is a Doodlebug paper. Then once I had all the things together, then it was started to work, I guess. Okay, so then we have these cut-aparts, which I feel like I've touched all of these already, and I have 2 more of these. So do I want 2 more of these? No, thank you. This is from the collection. So I do have some pieces of it. So I have this one, which is the back of that one. I have this one, which I think I saw a scrap of that, and I saw a scrap of that. This is a cardstock, but I like it, and it goes well with this. Oh, same with that one. These are those old coordinations cardstocks that you can sand them, and there's another color that shows through. I like how those go with that, so I'm going to leave them in there. This is actually a pretty good kit still, so I'm going to hang on to that. I don't like this with it though, so I'm going to remove that scrap of paper. This actually is a really good match, so I'm going to leave that one in there. Same with this scrap. It's not part of the collection, but it matches nicely. Good for matting photos and stuff. This is another one that's actually part of the collection, so we'll get that in there. Okay, and then I'm going to find something for those to go in. Okay, so I'm going to set that aside for now. And I think I have time to go through the other one, and we'll decide if we're going to keep both of them. Okay, so let's see what we got. So this one is Little Builder by Photoplay. I love this collection. It's very cute. All right, so we have some Doodlebug sprinkles in here that seem to, do they coordinate exactly? No, so they can come out. We have all of these signages. This, I think I specifically cut this for a layout, but I'm not going to use the rest of that, so it can go. Signs, they all match, they can stay. The sticker sheet, oops, and where's with the potty training again? What is that? So, another alpha, all right, So what else we got in here? We got this little car. Now, I feel like, yeah, that can go in there. I was going to say that's kind of different, but it's not really because it's definitely, you know, part of the play. This is Lynn made those. Very cute. And this says road, so that tracks. This Best Buddies coordinates really well, so I can keep that in here. Maybe I can get a layout out of that. But it's not necessarily where I'd go if that was the topic of my layout. So, okay. Some of these are really tiny pieces, so I think I'm going to ditch them. Let's see. So we have some cut apart cards. And on the other side is this stripe. More cut aparts. Die cut piece. Okay. Cut aparts, cut aparts, cut aparts, cut aparts. What are these? This is a scrap. And these are all very tiny scraps. So I'm going to say goodbye to those. They're just taking up bulky space in here. And I probably won't use them. I might, but I'm not going to anymore. Okay, this and this and this are all from the same collection. This one is not. And yeah, nope. What is this? This says My Little Shoebox. And 2010 My Little Shoebox. But then tucked in here is more photo play. Okay, so let's remove these. Got another full sheet, and one more full sheet with the cover page. So I feel like we're back to our actual collection kit. This was in there as well. It's not really a matching color, so I'm going to pull it out. Okay, so that is what we're keeping. We are going to keep both of those collections because I feel like they're different enough that I want them both, but we did pull out the things that didn't belong, if that makes sense. Okay, so I think that's it for today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate you being here. I hope you're inspired to organize something in your craft room. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. For the purposes of engagement, I would love you to drop an emoji in the comments. It just helps with the algorithms on the YouTubes. So, and I also like to know who's watching because the likes just shows that it's liked. It doesn't really say who. So I would love it if you would put a vehicle emoji in the comments. Okay. So I think that would be really fun. That's it for now. I hope you all have a great day. Bye for now.